Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. Happy Thursday. Now guys, I'm gonna let you know this is gonna be a longer video than usual, so please grab a snack, some coffee, tea, and let's go ahead and get started. In today's video, we are going to discuss how some senators, Republican senators, whoa, that they are actually considering going higher than the $1,200 stimulus check. I know, change of heart. I'm okay with that. Then we also have how unemployment had a slight decrease from last week, as well as these $200 prescription drug cards that are on everyone's agenda. Then we have free college tuition, as well as WIC is actually accommodating or relaxing their requirements to enable more people to get WIC. I know, good news, right? Alrighty, so if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below, and you're in just like that. And while you're ready, go ahead and give me a like because you love the cha-cha sleeves that I'm giving you. Cha-cha to the left and cha-cha to the right. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. As of right now, GOP's Marco Rubio says he's open to voting higher for a stimulus because the Americans need help. Now, Senator Marco Rubio, a Republican from Florida, he told CNBC today that he would be willing to support a more expensive relief package than he would like to because failing to provide financial relief for the American people and the U.S. businesses presents a larger risk for the U.S. economy. Now, he said, hey, no one is going to get everything that they want. And he said, and from my perspective, that means that the bill on this is probably going to be higher than I want it to be, and I'm very uncomfortable with that. However, he said that I think the price of not doing something is going to be even higher. So he said, yes, as long as this bill is limited in some ways, and as long as it's not crazy, yes, I'm willing to be flexible about it because I think that's what's important. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, these are the legislators that we have voted in. I think they do need to take into consideration that a lot of American people are hurting right now. And at this point, that should actually present some flexibility. Now, we know that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi continues to negotiate with Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin for a larger stimulus package for the American people. And the two are expected to talk again today to see if they can narrow down their differences and reach a deal before the November 3rd election. So not bad at all. Hey, I'm glad that we have some senators now on our side. Better late than never. Now, the U.S. jobless claim, it drops down for unemployment to 787,000, but layoffs still remain high. So the number of Americans seeking unemployment benefits fell last week to 787,000. And they said that, hey, this is still running at historical high levels though. Now, the report that was released today from the Labor Department said the number of people who are continuing to receive unemployment benefits tumbled to 1 million to 8.4 million. The decline shows that some of the unemployed are being recalled back to their jobs and some are finding new jobs. But this also still indicates that the jobless Americans have used up their unemployment aid in their state, which some of them have expired or transitioned now to the federal extended benefits. I talked about this in yesterday's video, where if you've already used like your first round of benefits, they do have extended benefits that can last for up to additional 3 months as well. Now, on here, just to put some things into perspective, the number of people that have been out of work for more than 27 weeks have increased to 2.4 million in September, rising 32.5% from August. And there was also another 4.9 million people who have been unemployed between 15 and 26 weeks. And economists are steady telling the legislators, like, hey, they're warning that we could slip back into a recession if President Donald Trump and Congress fail to strike a deal to renew or boost the benefits for those that have expired in July, or even more direct aid for households and small businesses. So we'll see. Now, regarding these $200 prescription drug cards, as of right now, I contacted Mari, and us getting those cards, or seniors getting those cards this month, he determined that that is a lie. Okay, the lie detector test said that is a lie. So the proposal that was announced by President Donald Trump last month to send older Americans $200 cards before the election is not going to happen before the election, and it may not ever happen. Now, guys, I'm not going to say that it won't happen, because things can change. It's the news. But as of right now, with less than 2 weeks before the election, officials acknowledge that Medicare recipients will not be getting your $200 cards this month, for the month of October. Don't know about next month, but as of right now, that's what Mari said. So the whole thing, it says, looks like a stretch to me, and it's probably going to collapse soon, and questions about it escalate. Now, this was from James C. Capretta, a resident fellow at the American Enterprise Institute, a top budget official during the George W. Bush administration. So as of right now, when Donald Trump, or President Donald Trump, was on the CBS news program 60 Minutes earlier this week, they sat down with him and they asked him about his policies as far as the healthcare successes and the initiatives and what was going to happen. And as of right now, it was pretty much no comment on there. So, I mean, hey, maybe we can get them, or maybe you guys can get them. This is one that I'm really following, because I think it's a great initiative to help the seniors on Medicare, or my seasoned or wisdom family. Okay, so I definitely want you to get it. I don't want you to think that I don't want you to get it, but as of right now, I don't want to get your hopes up either that it's in the mail, because it's not. Alrighty, now moving along, a lot of people have asked about hazard pay. I've read it in the comments, and guys, I cannot find anything on hazard pay. It's not being discussed in Congress. That is one that has just fallen by the wayside. It's going to depend on your state. All right. But right now in the city of Bristol, Virginia, they have awarded every first responder $960 stipend. And so they said right now these first responders are fighting the invisible enemy, right? And so what they said, that Virginia leaders recognize the risk. That's why they gave out a $960 bonus. That bonus went to police, firefighters, sheriff department, correctional officers, and individuals in the social services. They used the funds from the extra pay was possible from the CARES Act funding that they had. So it's going to be pretty much up to your state, up to your job to do it. The only people that I can find that were going to receive hazard pay in most states, and that was the poll workers. So if you are going to be working the polls, okay, if you're going to be working the polls, most states have voted to go ahead and provide an additional $100 to $250 of hazard pay for the poll workers. That's all I have. I've been looking. Alrighty, so in Dallas, Texas, WIC actually is introducing a new live chat service. So now families can actually do a live chat with a WIC staff member that is closest to their locations. So we know that during this pandemic, it has presented a lot of challenges, and they want to be more flexible. You like that word? Flexible. Marco Rubio used it. Everyone needs to be more flexible. Okay, but now the SNAP Women, Infant, and Children's Program, they're taking the initiative to include remote services and expand the food app options. So what families can do is actually chat with a WIC service member. The office hours that are available to chat are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then Saturdays from 7:30 to 3:30 p.m. I think it's a great option, especially on Saturdays. Absolutely. So in addition to the new live chat service, there are still a variety of WIC resources that are available to families. They do have where clients can take one-on-one classes. You can still meet with other families and get one-on-one nutrition counseling as well. Now, in my great state of Alabama, can I get a Roll Tide roll? And if you have any other little elementary schools that you want to, comment down below, by all means, I guess, represent the school. But anyway, in Alabama, the actual WIC program encouraged everyone who qualify to apply, because they said they have updated the application process to help more families. Now, WIC gives qualifying pregnant women and children up to the age of 5 more money to buy food. I'm not quite sure what the age was before, but they said, hey, as of right now, they've made provisions to the application process, which used to require in-person interviews and lab work for the entire family, but now everything is done over the phone. And they said, hey, they have this resource and this money available to provide and help more families. And maybe a lot of these families don't even know that they qualify for more money, but that's why they're here. They are here to help, and that you can contact WIC in your area or call your local office or even dial 211. And a lot of times, guys, even though I'm stating this for other states, you can actually call your WIC office and see have things change as well, because you may qualify. I received so many comments when I mentioned about like unemployment and college students that apply for unemployment. A lot of people don't know these things, and you don't know unless you ask. So, I mean, just because I say another state, still check and see if it's in your state. I mean, it can't hurt anything, right? Right. Now, if you still need emergency financial assistance, it is available to help with Hurricane Laura recovery efforts. So parts of deep East Texas, they're still recovering from Hurricane Laura, and one organization continues to help those with emergency needs, but the deadline to apply is at the end of this month. So now financial assistance will be available to people who need and families who need help the most. And they said these funds will actually replace food or clothing. It will offset transportation costs as well as support any other immediate need, guys. So if you need help, definitely apply. They said they have money and help from a lot of donors, charities, various organizations, church groups, American Red Cross. And they said they have a lot of money, but a lot of people are not using this. The deadline to apply is October 31st. And they will even help with homes or apartments that were destroyed or sustained by major damage from Hurricane Laura. So it's out here, guys. The money, the shmoney is out here. I cannot say that enough. The money is out here. You got to go get it, okay? You just got to go get it. Now, there's a new program that is giving up to $5,000 in rental assistance for eligible Kansas tenants. Now, Kansas residents that are struggling to pay your rent and having financial hardships that have been brought on by the pandemic, there is a new financial assistance program. Your governor announced this yesterday. They said that tenants who have missed at least one payment of rent since April 1st, you can apply for up to $5,000. And they said that the renters and the landlords can apply, and they encourage you to go ahead and do so. They say that these funds have been approved, and they will actually give you a maximum of 9 months rent. So that's how you're able to get up to the $5,000. It will not exceed $5,000. For more information, you can go to your state website and you can apply. That's $5,000, guys. 5,000 big ones. Alrighty. And then last but not least, $2.3 million is available in program funding for Vermont for Vermont residents who want to attend free classes. So free college classes and trainings are now available to any Vermonter whose job was trimmed or eliminated because of the pandemic. While this pandemic continues to be devastating for workers, particularly in the hospitality sector, this program will help thousands gain the skills that they need for new careers, filling new jobs that they had available before the pandemic. So now they are offering over 100 courses, associate degrees, everything at Community College of Vermont. They have Vermont Technical College, Northern Vermont University campuses, and Linden and Johnson. So if someone in your household has been laid off, furloughed, had their hours cut, whatever, okay, you are eligible for these free classes and training. The classes will focus on high demand careers like early childhood education, healthcare, manufacturing, and business. And in addition to providing free tuition, I'm gonna say that again, free tuition, the initiative with funding will support services that Vermont residents may need, such as computers, childcare, transportation. What? They're giving you everything. There's no excuse, guys. But what they're saying right now is time is of the essence. The CARES Act money will run out at the end of this year, December 31st. So the classes must be enrolled or start taking it, and there are only a few weeks to sign up. So they need you to actually sign up so that funding can be allotted to you before December 31st, even if you're going to take it next year. And Vermont is not the only one that's doing this, guys. There are so many other states that's doing this. There's so much money out there. So that's all I have for this video. Definitely be proactive. I told you it was going to be a long one. Go in on Google, search for your state, search for everything. If you don't know, submit it in the Ask Shalae question, okay? Check the description box below. It'll be an Ask Shalae. Whatever I can find, I'm willing to help you. But that's all I got. Enjoy your Thursday. Cha-cha or do the Macarena with me, okay? Yeah, like enjoy yourself. Have a great Thursday. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.